Alright, let us finish off the game.
It is good.
And I also want to mention that our resistances will be heavily nerfed. I mean, we still have okay-ish resistances, and we'll get more, but these are going to get heavily nerfed. Once you complete the game, you will get a lot of negative resistances. So, let's go.
Make life complicated.
And like I said, this act is relatively short. The last one was, what, 40-something minutes, I want to say? And that's with using the Delirium mechanic. I'm supposed to go over here.
You there? Exile. There's once more. Help me.
Oh, this is probably not smart to have this in the Delirium one. Oh, what is this? Wait, what is this? Wait. Okay. Gonna meet him back in the docks, but I want to kill more of these. I don't know what is this bonus that we're getting. I have no idea. Get him. Get the Havoc Frenzy. Dude, these things are like packed to the brim with like all these charges. It's ridiculous. The thing had like every single charge. And power charge, endurance charge, and frenzy. That's all super stacked. I can see where the fog is going. It's like right behind us right now. I'm really gonna miss that Herald of Thunder, that's for sure. Oh, this is where we probably die. Oh, I'm getting cursed. Temporal change. I need something on my flask to remove curses. And grant me curse immunity. We got 4 of whatever this thing is. I just want to keep on going. Temporal change making me a little slower though. Oh, come on, keep going, keep going. Can we get to 5? It just like stopped. Why did it just stop? Is it still going? Yeah, it's like not giving me anymore. Or it's like very, very slow. I'm still in it. Don't count me out yet. Oh, I got stuck. Maybe. Oh, we still in it. We still in it. Oh, there's no way we're getting that boss though. The fog is too far. We made it pretty deep in here though. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go to the next area over here. I'm just gonna fast forward it. Let's see. What did we get the jewels? That's what I wanted. Oh, these are all murderous eye jewels. Oh, nice. Okay. So let's go and check out what these are. Extra crit strike multiplier. Killed recently. Sword attacks. Shock. Okay. Alright, that was cool. I didn't know exactly what that was. We'll go ahead and get the waypoint at the Ravage Square, and then we'll go ahead and go back to town. And we're pathing towards this one? Oh, we just got it. Okay. I honestly don't even know where I'm going to path towards right now. Or about that later. Like I said, I want to get one of those jewels, but I'll probably do it after we complete the game. Which will probably be in a couple levels. Oh, did I just swap weapons? Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. When you can swap weapons by hitting X, and I accidentally did that. So what did I just lose? I need to resummon this and activate this. Because if you have any buffs and you swap weapons, it doesn't like let you keep them equipped. You can still, however, level up gems with the mechanic of just having it not equipped, which is always good to do. What you should do is level up whatever skill that you want, so you can have 2 copies of the skill that you want, and once it gets to level 20, you evolve orb it, so you can have a chance for it to become even stronger than level 20. 20 is max, but like there are ways to get it past 20, if that makes any sense. I just want the waypoint and then I can go back. I think it's closer to the center here, because this is like the main center area. There's the Delirium over there. What is this?
Seek to end the madness,
Treasure chest.
It was you who allowed Kitana's return.
See if it's like in the center and I just missed out on that.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh, nice. We'll get that one back. We've got all the areas unlocked though, which is nice. Like, visually. Waypoint's got to be somewhere here. Towards this area. We got one. So, jeweler's order. Or create loot. So I really didn't want anyways. Dang, where's that waypoint? It is definitely hidden. What the heck, man? No? It's definitely like confusing. Watch, it's gonna be like right next to No, it's not there? Is it just right
Look
here?
at this guy.
Oh, there's that thing we were supposed to go back and grab. Oh, it's a cluster jewel. Nice. Please be something related to zombies. Passes grant 12% lightning damage. Okay. Then where is that waypoint? I feel like this game did me dirty. There's no way it's right. Is it really right here? I want to go over here just to check it out, but I feel like we really should have gotten the waypoint a long time ago. I don't think we can flame dash this. Nope. I feel like this is too far off to one side. Ooh. So I'm hitting for a little bit. Okay, it's way over here. Okay. So now that we've gotten this, we'll go back into town, talk to the guy.
That would just make life complicated.
Don't ever give up.
For freedom.
Okay, so what can we get from this? I think this can give us a sulfur flask too. Doesn't really matter.
Now that you have
We can get the one that dodges. It would be an okay-ish option, but I just want to go fast right now, so I'll keep the two quicksilver flasks. So there's one on each one of the areas. Chamber of Innocence. Okay, this is the one. This is the main one. So it's just down. And then later when you finish the game, you can type in /passive, and it'll actually tell you what skills quests you haven't finished, and it'll tell you what you need to do with it. Like what I think it tells you what act. If not, I can just look it up, but it is just nicer just to go ahead and have that. The torch quartz. Yeah, okay.
Order is ephemeral. Chaos is the natural state of things.
I liked it better when he rhymed. That should have been his thing. Like, it should have been like, he was the guy that rhymes. He's got tough. A lot of damage. Gotta watch out for those little, like, I think we call them meteorites. It's the best way to explain how they look. They follow you and they'll explode. Oh, I think we're getting to that point. Don't kill my monkeys. Oh. Oh yeah, I think end it. And don't have my monkeys die.
Mexico.
Okay, good. Really wasn't worth it. We got a double map, we got a jewel. It's nice. Got that Scroll of Wisdom. I don't want Ice Spear. Get that out of there. 7 Jeweler's Orb. Nice.
Thank you very much.
Get that Chaos Orb. We'll eventually get the Baron. What do we have? 200 Strength. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I guess 500 Strength would be nice because that will give us an extra zombie. Because for every 500 we get an extra zombie. It used to be every 300, but that is that's one of like the big nerfs with change. It's almost like half of it. You know, it's a big amount that you're losing. But overall, you only really lose out like 3 zombies. It's like some people will get up to like 1500-ish. Instead of like from 1500 getting 5 zombies. Oh wait, what is it? Shoot, too tired. Yeah, 5 extra zombies. You'd get so you lose out like 2 to 3 zombies. It's really not the big deal. But they also nerf the zombies. They also nerf the zombies via like you get just 1 less when it's pretty much maxed out anyways. So they nerfed it in like multiple different areas. But they also kind of buffed it in some ways. There's some new notables.
Nothing shatters sanity quite like blind
But we even get those timeless jewels. After 2, I might just end it if we take too much damage. Okay, I'll go to 3. Ooh, that's even pushing it though.
Mexico.
Smart about it instead of dying. That's 66, okay. Level up too. Bleeding, so we're taking significant damage there. That's okay. Let's do it. Let's go. Actually, oh. I was say, the reason why I wanted to level up before fighting this is because I wanted to make it so if I died I wouldn't really lose XP because I'm losing 0. You can't go negative in levels, but you can lose XP percentage. Just in case. I mean, dude, this is just such a cakewalk.
Too much clutter.
Really clean. Of course, it has to be a big item. Bring that over to my boy Bannon. Oh no, PoE servers, don't crash on me. We're like right at the very end of the playthrough. It's gonna crash. I feel like when it takes this long, I'll give it like 10 more. Oh, yeah. Okay. US server down in California. Maybe we go to Texas. Okay. Now we're back on higher ping. But it's like, right now it's 5:43 a.m. in Cali, so.
Innocence forbids you.
For freedom.
Okay. I'm just going to take one of these and we'll sell it right back to you.
For freedom.
The innocence of Gaddafi's horns. Talk to Lonnie for the reward. Did I miss out on something? Oh, that's one of the.
Yes.
What Let's get this.
Remember.
Let's see if it gives us anything better than the one we have. Add knockback to melee. Well, that doesn't really do anything for us. So let me go ahead and just oh, I didn't mention this, but you can just destroy items by just dropping them on the ground, basically. They don't actually like fall to the ground. Okay, let's sell this.
Freedom comes to those.
And then we'll sell this too. Actually, this I'll identify. Oops. No.
Remember,
That would just make
we do
life
this for
complicated.
freedom.
Meet innocence at Katawa's horns. Where? Innocence will use power to destroy Katawa's horns. Ooh, I forgot exactly where this is. It doesn't even mark it. The Ravaged Aurea Square. Okay, cool. Oh, since we reset the thing, we have to resummon all of our dudes. Okay, here we go. Right, kill Katawa. It is indeed at that time. Oh, I was just in your town in that game.
I need more mana.
Let's summon all our zombie guys again. I believe we can get 7. And then once we get all 7 up, we're ready to go. Oh, 8. We've increased it by 1. Maybe our specters are increased by 1 now too.
Katawa will welcome you with open jaws.
Hit hard. Oh, what is this one? I wish there was one that specifically gave those cluster jewels. It's such a cool idea. There's a syndicate thing over here. I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh!
Keep moving.
Yeah, I wish I could keep moving, Kappa. We're definitely lost out on the mechanic. That was just way too much. I think when you do the Delirium... Ooh, triple uniques! Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That brisk wrap. It's a low level one. I like it, though. What does this one do? The Might Flay. Just that's some physical damage. And then the last one we got, the 1,000 Teeth Temu. Reflects 1 through 1,000 physical damage. That's a pretty big number, man. 1 through 1,000. I might actually stack some block chance if the build has trouble on survivability. Because there's some things that you can get where it makes so every time you block, you gain a percentage of your energy shield. And that will actually make this build tough enough. I know that this build should have enough DPS to clear out content towards the end game. Because it's basically just Necromancer, but you have more damage, like, to follow up with your minions. You can also apply Shock, which makes it so they just take damage, more damage from all sources. So, that said, the only thing I'm worried about is survivability. Because we'll have less zombies too. Less zombies means less targets for the enemy AI to target, you know? They do a really good job of making it so when there's too many things on the screen, they lower like the res of the game.
Look at this guy.
You gotta watch out for those explosions. I just tanked it kind of because I wanted to see how much we got Cleaver over here. But yeah, if you stop the caravan, oh, there's
They're not your friends,
boss over
little
here.
exile.
Ooh. Failed to stop caravan. I just wanted to kill the guy anyways. It's a long area over here, and I think we're supposed to go this way. Nope. This way. There it is. Okay. Oh. I think there's still more though. Don't crash, no crash. Okay. We'll see what the mechanic is. This one could be worth it. I think this is for uniques, right? This one I'll do until we die. Because I think it is worth it. potentially really good items, right? I think this one's for uniques. For this? He's hopping around, dude. This guy's way tough. Alright, I think you're good, dog. You need some help? What you need some help with, guard? You need me to call a boss for you or something? Oh! Just in time, yeah, just in time to rip to these. Oh my god, this is insane. No. I don't want to get my monkeys. Oh my gosh, that lightning thing, I haven't seen that before. I'm just not showing it fast enough.
I need more mana.
One of my zombies just died. Oh! I like stood right on it. I wanted to get the 3. Let me get the 3, man. Get that 3. Oh, they're destroying all my zombies. What the? How strong are these? End it. We got the 3. We got the 3. We got the 3. Woo! Okay, most of these are really bad. I know this thing is not very good. I don't think this thing's very good either. I think these are just like really like meh.
Look at this guy.
Dreadhard.
Look at this guy.
I'm pretty sure this is
Look at this guy.
But we can get some like alch shards for it, so I'll probably end up using what is it? Minion gems. Ooh. Minions have increased life, skill effect duration. What about this? Oh, is this yeah, oh no, never mind. I thought that there was one is it Queen of the Forest? Queen of the Forest is pretty good. Anyways, Portal Scroll, we'll go ahead and just take these items and I'm just gonna merch them off. I don't think that they're worth anything. Hopefully I didn't goof on it.
Freedom comes to
But I'm pretty sure these are worth like nothing. But I can get alch shards off of it, which it is worth. It's worth picking them up specifically for that reason. Alright, let's continue. Oh, we need to summon a lot more zombies here before we fight. Oh no, there's no more? Oh, it's really unlucky. Come on, game, don't prank me like that. Does it still say specters too? Okay. Oh, there's still one more unique. Brisk Wrap. I guess I could do this.
Time to go.
There's a point of actually doing this now. Actually, is there just a bunch of stuff over here? Never, I don't even need to do it. Just need my zombies. Alright, we good. There's like a crafting over here. Grab that. Alright, Sin, it is indeed time. Okay, there we go. The altar.
I shall strike you down.
So it's the same boss that we fought before, but we weren't strong enough to find him before. I mean, no one is. It's part of like the story. Might rip a couple times here, and it's totally fine. They've made him a lot harder. I don't know if they made him more hard. We were able to get him to automatically throw out his heart really fast, though. I was surprised that it was that fast. Picks up Sin. Crush him. Don't stand in the pool. Fire's also not good to stand in. Oh, I was standing in the pool like that. It's hard to see. The one bad thing with the Necromancer is sometimes there's just so many dang things on the screen and you just can't see. But it's worth it. Because it still makes things very easy. These hearts can come out. This is your window to attack them. Just gonna pull it back in. And grabs innocence. Heart damage. Good. Solid. Throw up the heart again. Like I said, sometimes it's just hard to see. Setting to like the left or the right, like little pockets here, is good. Just stay dead and let the undead deal the damage. Have them finish them off. But like, even though we have less zombies, since we got like an extra 12 animate weapons, like, we good. We good. Oh! He popped. What'd he drop? Absolutely nothing. Actually, maybe this rustic sash over here. And it's a no-go. It's a no-go. Alright. And watch our resistances. So, what? Oh, well. Wait, did it already change? If it already changed, then like, I think it might have. And then now we go to Oriath. Hello, Sad CR. How you doing? Yeah, sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Alright, so we're going to talk and we're going to go ahead and
I suspect you're about
get a
ready for-
reward of 2 skill points. So let's go and sell these. Actually, I'll keep one of these brisk scraps because I have one already, but I want to compare them. Oh, dang, dude, that extra 2%. We'll keep it.
For freedom.
That'll sell things.
For freedom.
Alright, 4 skill points. So we have some options. Alright, so the next step over here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and
That would just make life complicated.
go to the Templar Laboratory, and this is how we can use our maps. Now, if you have a hideout, it's totally fine. You can actually access the map device with that as well. Now, I'm gonna keep this for. Oh, what happened?
What? My brother spoke.
Okay,
Up my iron.
so you can go to the Fallen Courts. Oh, wait, is it actually not over? Say Salamo, Alacom.
That would just
What
make
is that?
life
Is that a voodoo spell? Or is this something from PoE that I'm just unaware of? Okay, so we'll get to the. What do we have to? Fallen Court, search for Dominus' office. All right, we actually exit from here. Normally, I'm pretty sure you can just go straight in, but because of Conquerors of Atlas, which was the more recent expansion, they added a little bit more to the final. Oh, it means hello. I'm sure it does. It probably means something absolutely terrible in another language, right? And you're probably like, oh, I'm gonna meme you. All right. Anyways, let's go to the sealed storeroom. What is here? What are we looking for? Nothing here. I've done this before. I've only done it once before. We gotta go exit out. Oh wait, here?
That would just make life complicated.
Fallen Courts was out.
The courts haven't been secured yet. You ready for a tussle?
Let's play Fortnite. Wait, we actually already played Fortnite tonight, but we'll be playing it tomorrow. We play it Fortnite, PoE, pretty much every day now. Oh, there's little pigeons. Okay, so we're gonna search for Dominus' office in the Fallen Courts. Just right over here.
Search and destroy, men. Clear a path. There's the office of the man himself.
Get that Vault Key Haunted
Let's head to
Reliquary.
the reliquary on the other side of Oriath Square.
I wonder if you can just go to your hideout. Let's check our resistances actually. I think it's already changed because we already got the skill points. So now we gotta go this way over here.
The vault of Venarius has been sealed for years.
really cool. We'll open up the vault. This is Fortnite. Oh, I had to like put it in the key and then it turns. Oh, am I supposed to do it like really fast or something?
There's a haunting odor in the air.
Oh, okay.
Kill everything that moves. Except us.
Whoa, protect. That's a lot of HP. Yeah, a lot of HP. Oh, we're getting shocked. Love that. Little tower over there.
I'll stand on this. Stand on the other, Exile.
Alright.
Hurts my eye just to look at. Those are definitely what we're looking for. Angles that don't make sense. Hurts my eye just.
Okay, we gotta go to our hideout. So in order to access your hideout, I already showed you guys how to unlock one, but it'll be this little like, what's it called? The Fleur de Cis, right? I think that's what it's called. But anyways, this little like blue icon, you click on it, and then we're gonna go ahead and meet up. Your hideout might look different than mine though, just as a heads up.
Job never ends.
But here's our map device. We're gonna go ahead and put in our map. And we'll just start off with tier 1. You can actually modify the maps. We'll go into Alk 1. If anything says reflect, we say no, we don't want to go ahead and do that, because reflect will melt us, as well as, well, the zombies do physical, so unless it says like reflect physical, the zombies will be fine. But I don't want to do anything with reflect, because that's a no-go zone. So this is the end game of Path of Exile. It actually has a lot of depth mechanics. Ripperoni. But we'll have to mention that probably in another video. But for the most part, how it works is you open up. Let me see. Where's the Atlas screen? Wait, not that tab overlay. What did I have mine bound to? Some microtransactions. Shoot, what did I have mine bound to? We'll have to go through all the keys. Hold on. I'll eventually find a cap. Oh, there is challenges just like there are in Diablo. Sorry, I just don't remember what button I put the thing to. Oh shoot! I just killed my zombies. Oh no! It killed my skeletons. What is it? What did I put it down to? Oh, well, anyways, there's a lot of like this is actually frustrating. What is my input for map? Atlas screen. There it is. Or where is it? There's attack planes. Over the map. Character screen, social. Pantheon. World screen is here? No. Atlas G. I'm pushing it, nothing's happening. Okay, I'm gonna change this to this. Oh, I think we have to like do something first. Maybe that's why it's not appearing. Oh, okay, there he goes. Okay, so we had to talk to him. So what will happen is, right now we haven't completed any maps. I'll complete one so I can show you guys what it looks like. But you have limited portals. You can't just keep on going in and dying.
I need more money.
You have to actually kill the boss. And as you progress, you'll have to modify the map. Like this one is yellow, so it'll be a little bit harder. It's 68. It's like it's high level than us. But you basically kill a bunch of stuff. And you'll see in the top right it says more than 50 monsters. You want to clear it out until you don't see it say more than 50 monsters left to be efficient, because going in a map essentially costs you currency. So it costs your crafting materials, if you want to think of it like that, to go in. But you don't always have to put an alch in it. I just wanted to show you guys it, plus I wanted some better rewards for the first one. But for the most part, once you get higher in the map tier, like on any tier 16 map, like this was a tier 1 map, you'll see indicated by map tier, then there is also a Atlas region, which is something I'll have to explain later as we kind of progress, because things will have to kind of open up. So I will explain that in our next part of it, but I'll do a full map over here. You also have to watch out for that chest because it explodes. I think it explodes as soon as you open it, not at the very end. But maybe it does it at both. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there'll be a boss that we defeat at the very end. It's so much easier without the Delirium. We have 4 skill points here. I should definitely invest it into something. But like I said, I want to check out those cluster jewels, and we can get a cluster jewel, but I want it to be viable. You know what I mean? Was this a 6 off? No 5 of them. Wish. No, okay. I didn't. Okay, so what happened was, you don't get the Atlas until you talk to that guy for I don't know what reason. I used to not need to do that, but that's from Conquerors of the Atlas. It changed up the gameplay a little bit right there. That's why as soon as I saw the thing, I was like, all right, well, that's gonna be. I was gonna say that's it for this part, but there is still like more mechanics to kind of go over. And I was gonna save it for the next part, but this part is actually really short, anyways. Otherwise, that part would have been like 15 minutes for like the Act 10. But I want to show you guys Act 10 plus Endgame of PoE. And explain things. Oh, Animate Guardian is kind of nice to have. You get to basically create a your own mercenary out of you get a weapon. I don't know if you can. I think you get a weapon, like a chest, and gloves and boots. Like you basically get to create a guy, and it's awesome. I think that's a minion, right? It's a minion, and oh, nice. And you can get permanent fortify, and it's great. Although the way to get permanent fortify, which fortify reduces the damage you take, it's kind of expensive. We can't afford it yet. But we can make like a bad little guy, who's just kind of there. Watch out for those. Those will indeed do damage, just like before. So we'll go ahead and eliminate this guy. And what's our? Yeah, our resistances aren't bad at all because of that talent that we took. This guy's like the Master Architect. It's not unlucky. Wait, I didn't even take damage from that one. That's fine with me. But I think it teleport. Ooh, that guy got some good damage in. Oh, go in again. There it is. Ooh. Are you kidding me? I hate dying to the Architect. You wanna know why? Because there's so many phases of them. And this is one thing that really sucks. If you die, you gotta go all the way back. I totally did that intentionally so I can show you guys. Right before you go to the boss, make sure you guys make a town portal. And also you lose experience. Like dying once you're in maps is bad. But once you hit like level 90, you don't understand how bad it is. In fact, some people like it's so hard to progress because they keep on dying, so they don't level up. But what even sucks more is this guy, since there's a lot of like things to dodge, I gotta go through all of it again. So if I really wanted to, I could take it slow, but we're just gonna go fast. Hope we don't get bad RNG. Oh, there's also spikes that I guess come out part of this ability. And there we go. And we got the objective completed. So go ahead and go back, and this will warp us back in. So it says 39 monsters remaining. That's pretty much the end of it. So let me show you what the map looks like. So we've completed 1. You'll see that it says bonus, where it has a little check mark. It says kill boss of magic or higher version of this map. So what that means is if it's blue or if it's yellow, yellow is higher than blue, therefore it counts as higher. We did a yellow variant. Later down the line, you want to make sure you at least complete the objective. The reason why is once you go and complete these, you'll start unlocking more of the. Well, you'll start seeing more of them, but you'll need it to complete your entire atlas. And there's a lot more mechanics to explain, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much right now. But for the most part, what you're gonna do is keep doing maps, and I'll update you guys later on like kind of how it works. But just keep on doing them over and over. And yeah, I'll make another video as a follow-up, but I want to go ahead and just start grinding out a bunch of maps, and you'll do the same. It's hard to do a playthrough of this part because you guys are going to get different maps, but I mean pretty much the concept is there, which is you go in, kill a bunch of stuff, and then at the very end you will get a map completion. There are some rewards. You can also modify your maps via all of the currency, so to familiarize yourself with some of the ones that you want to early on. The Orb of Transmutation can upgrade a normal item to a magic item. You can use the Orb of Chance to give it a random rarity. So if you don't have some of these, you can use this if you want to. And then if you roll something, like let's say I want to upgrade this, right? So monster's poison on hit. Let's say for whatever reason let's say it said reflect, right? Like I can't do that. I would get the Orb of Alteration, throw it on here, and it'll say increase monster damage. So it will re-roll what's on the map. And as I re-roll it, you'll see that like this one originally, it was just blank, right? But this one over here has increased monster damage. When I start modifying the map, you'll also see it says item quantity, item rarity, monster pack size. You'll basically be modifying the map, and there'll be this little number that kind of has, if one thing kind of like monster power in Diablo, it's kind of like that. But yeah, there's a lot more mechanics, and I'll explain a lot more, but just since this is going to be the end of Act 10, and I guess our intro to maps, but there's so much more to explain, and it's not over yet. But anyways, thanks for tuning, guys. Hope you enjoyed our entire little playthrough, and if you enjoyed it, drop a like on it, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be a little bit later down the line, because I'll grind out a bunch of the maps so I can really talk about things. And as you grind, you'll get like these watch stones and you'll socket them, but again, there's just way too much to explain, and I don't want to make this part like 2 hours long, because it really is it's got a lot of stuff to explain. There's also like bosses, and yeah, there's a lot, but anyways, that's the end of the main campaign. It's over, but there is one quest that I do want to mention that is kind of important here. Oh, it's not here. I thought it was called Tears. Is it part? Yeah, okay. Is it this? Okay. Map to Sotha is actually really good to do. If you don't do this one, you won't have access to buying all the gems in the game. It's actually almost all the gems is what I should say, because there are certain gems that you just can't buy. But it'll give you access to a vendor that will have all of the gems for the most part. And it'll really help out if you're missing some gems, or you can still trade to get gems as well, but it just makes life much easier. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one, and I'm out. Peace.